So in his essay, The Present Age, Soren Kierkegaard says, "One is tempted to ask whether there is a single man left ready, for once, to commit an outrageous folly." He goes on to talk about how the entire culture which he's living in, which is Denmark in like the 1840s, is a culture of quiet reflection and thought, and that there's no passion left in the world. He says that people don't even really commit suicide anymore, at least not in the ordinary sense. They don't commit suicide out of desperation, but from deliberation. They think it over. In a sense, they think themselves to death, instead of really committing something in a outright manner. So the question I have this week is, what is the importance of passion in life? I've actually had a lot of difficulty figuring out exactly what I mean by this, and also why I do think passion is important. Interestingly enough, I have a gut feeling that passion is important, but I'm not really sure why. And I think what I've come to is that living a passionate life is part of what it means to live a full life. That the feelings of joy and love and friendship are important feelings. And not only are there ideas that are important and principles that are important that can be achieved and stuck to without feeling about something, but that passion for these things and passion for our values is part of what having these values is, and that part of the joy of living is in the passion of living. Also, I think that part of what passion is important for is it's how we internalize truth. If we don't have passion for the things that we believe, or if we do not develop a passion for these things that we believe, then it's a lot harder for these things to be wholly meaningful for us. If we don't have a strong feeling of urgency about the things that are important, then they don't seem quite as important to us. Honestly, the things that I care about most aren't simply the things that I've rationally decided to care about most, but they're the things that I feel most towards as well. Unfortunately, of course, especially in the Christian arena, people have begun to distrust feeling because it comes and goes, and I think that's a good thing, to be a little distrustful of feeling in that way. However, I think that we should not discredit the importance of feeling passion for life and feeling passion for what's really important to us. It doesn't have to be something that comes to us, and if it comes to us, then it's important, but rather that we cultivate a passion for the things that are important, and that we cultivate feelings of joy and love for what is really important to us. Secondary question is, what book should I read next? I'll probably finish The Way of the Heart first. After I finish that book, which book should I pick up next? Should I pick up Wittgenstein's Poker, which is about a 10-minute argument between Ludwig Wittgenstein and Karl Popper, and basically talking about modern philosophy through that. The Deep Things of God, which is about the Trinity by this guy named Fred Sanders. I bought this book because I read his blog, and he talked about it a lot in his blog, and I like his blog. So, I'm really leaning towards this one. Surprised by Joy by C.S. Lewis, which is the shape of my early life, or Orthodoxy by G.K. Chesterton. Leave me your suggestions in the comments. I'm probably just going to do the one that I want to read anyway, but I'll take your ideas into consideration, especially if you read one of those books and think it's really good. Now I think I'm finished.